Hi guys, Colister here with another Namco arcade long play. I did Thunder Scepter original a while ago, some months ago from this recording, and now we're going to do the sequel. I have to question why Thunder Scepter exactly needed a sequel like less than half a year later. I'm not even sure if the game even released outside of Japan. Oh well. As you can see from the title here, 3D Thunder Scepter, I. And yes, the game really was in 3D back in the arcade. The original cabinet used like a parallax screen like what the Nintendo 3DS system used to create the effect of a 3D image without the requirement of glasses. Yep, 3DS-like parallax screen technology existed in gaming since 1986. Like with the original Thunder Scepter, you use an acceleration pedal, which is controlled with the right analog stick in arcade archives to move forward, while blasting enemies as they come your way and dodging various obstacles. This game is a little bit longer and a lot more difficult than Thunder Scepter original. In fact, I am actually playing the game with the slow the power decrease rate option turned on. In the earlier runs of this game on arcade archives, that option was a bit problematic in that it only worked on the first stage. A patch was issued for this game kinda recently, correcting that problem. So the game should be easier to play through now. You have to destroy the battleships in order to progress at full speed, and they require you to destroy all of their satellites first, just like with Thunder Scepter original. There are 6 stages in total instead of 4. You can kind of see, even if you're not playing 3D mode in this game, that the graphics look sharper as though they were meant to be on the parallax. There are also forks in some stages, so you gotta watch where you're driving. And those floating tiles, those are Baccaras from Xevious. Yep. References to another iconic game. The original cabinet, as I talked about in the original Thunder Scepter long play, it uses a gas pedal like you'd see in a car or in a driving game in the arcade for the accelerator, and a grip that you tilt and turn to steer your ship, with triggers on it to shoot the cannons and the mega cannon. This is a friendly that gives you a barrier, and there's even a high-speed lane you can use here. As you get to the end of the stage, there's even a countdown to let you know exactly how close you are to the goal. The ship does not turn unless the accelerator is pressed, like with the original, so keep that in mind if you're up close to an enemy. If you're playing this game as an arcade archives game on the PlayStation 4 and you have PlayStation VR, you can use the virtual reality headset to play the game in 3D. Of course, that feature's not in the Nintendo Switch version. And if you try to play this game on an emulator on a computer, it'll flicker both of the screens at once, trying and failing to emulate the parallax effect, and that can give you an epileptic seizure. So, be careful of where you try to play the game if you want to try it out for yourself. You can keep the trigger held down to keep shooting your cannon continually in auto fire, and press the other trigger in accordance if you want to shoot more rapidly. Just keep in mind that shooting bullets consistently makes it harder to see obstacles. And if all of this isn't hard enough, this game also added some parts on some stages where the ground will flare up, and the flares will destroy you on contact with those. I was forced to miss a high-speed lane. That would only matter if I was playing the game legitimately. You have unlimited lives in this game, with the penalty for wrecking just being loss of precious power meter. There are also asteroids that have electric radiation in between them, so make sure you go above or below those. And you're just crashing right through asteroids to finish this stage. That's funny. There are also some parts on this stage and the final stage where you're required to use the Mega Cannon in order to get past pillars or Baccaras, which you can destroy one of them per shot if you aimed it well. This will punish you for being greedy about the use of increased power of your attacks. Talking about parallax screen technology to make 3D images existing before the 3DS system, you probably already knew this if you're a big Mario fan. They were originally going to make the original Luigi's Mansion be a 3D game with a parallax 3D screen attachment for the GameCube, if I'm remembering it correctly. And that was mainly the reason why they made the sequel, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally for the 3DS rather than the Wii U. Because it was a game that was meant to be in 3D, like that. Of course, with the Nintendo Switch, 3D is going to be kind of hard now. And I doubt the successor to the Switch will have any 3D functionality in handheld mode. From what we're hearing, it's possibly going to be an OLED model, and will probably be an attempt to make the games you play on it look nicer, and possibly have to sacrifice some features that the Switch has, like the capture function. That's what we're hearing about in more recent reports anyway. It might also have velocity-sensitive trigger, like Z buttons. So maybe in the next Smash we'll have pressure shielding like Melee had. For example. You require some well-aimed shots with the Mega Cannon to get past these pillars here. In the original arcade version, you would have to tilt and turn the grip to select the characters for the name entry. Though you have the option to turn it into the old-fashioned left and right select function like you did with Thunder Scepter Original on Arcade Archives. That's just what I do. I still got some more Namco arcade long plays to do on my channel, so stay tuned for those and more. I got Mega Man, I got Pokemon, I got Crash and Spyro, a few different topics going up here and there, so check out my channel if you like any of those. I am Cloister Master of Ponage, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.